subscribers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hexath'locke Season 6. Today we are on Route 8, I believe, and we have, let me double check here. Let me make sure that's correct before we continue on. Don't want to be giving you guys the wrong information. Town map, yep, that's where we want to be. Route 8, yes, and I had a couple of repels which I used. We're a little bit on further down the route because I wanted to get through some stuff today that that we probably wouldn't have time to if we didn't skip through some things. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're running into Serena here. This is Amber Town. You can go to the aquarium to get to Nuzlocke City, but first, we should go to the fossil lab and have them tell us about fossils. We might even learn something about the mysterious stones related to Mega Evolution. I don't know why they assume, like, the professor's whole job is to, like, research Mega Evolution. Why they assume random people around the region have that information, I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and heal up real quick. I think we should be okay because we had that nurse lady in the connecting cave, which went ahead and took care of us, and we had repels up, so we didn't do an encounter on Route 8 yet. Honestly, I'm not sure if there's enough of Route 8, I'm not sure if we can get to Route 8's grass at the moment. I didn't think about that. I was like, I want to get further down the route, but, let's double check. Gonna defeat the whole purpose. Okay, you know, here's some grass here. So let's do this real quick. Let's get our Route 8 encounter. It's a Zangoose. Okay. Alright, so Zangoose up against Ray. Probably not the best, but that's okay. Well, Ray learned Shadow Sneak. I did a little bit of grinding. And so she's up to level 20 and no Shadow Sneak. Let's throw a tackle up. See what she can do up against the level 14 Zangoose. She's got pretty high attack, so my guess would be pretty decent. Not bad, not bad. We could probably do 2 or 3 of those and then catch. What was that? Super effective. Must have been Pursuit or something, maybe? Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we'll bag the Pokeball. Yeah, we'll just use a Pokeball. So Zangoose, again, unfortunately, our catches have been really pretty bad. Save Ray, where we got really lucky. I guess we, realistically, we just have been saving our luck to find Ray. Because a shiny Hoenn is kind of the best possible scenario there. But, otherwise, like, most of our encounters in this season have been pretty bad in terms of, like, variety and usefulness and things like that. Now, Zangoose is a fine Pokemon, but really, for me, I'm looking for type of variety at this point, or I'm looking for Gen 6 Pokemon, and we're not really getting either of those, except for, as I said, with Bray. So, you know, whichever, I suppose. Alright, so we caught Zangoose here. Let's go ahead and give a nickname to caught Zangoose. Yes! And we're gonna name this guy... just because it's the first thing that popped into my head. I don't know why, but we're gonna name him Wild. But not like just Wild, but Wild with like an E. So it's like a name. I don't know. I don't have anything better, and I don't want to have to put a cut in the episode. So that's what we're going to do, because I don't want to stop to think about it. Oh, that's caps lock, not... there we go. There's the enter button. We found it. Huzzah! Alright, so Wild was transferred to the box. Alright, perfect. So there's our catch for Route 8. Now, I know some of you guys were hoping for something a little bit better there, and I was too, so I apologize that we did not end up getting that. Okay, so here we go. Here's the little thamajig. Alright. Let's head back down, and we're going to try and do Glittering Cave and stuff today. I'd love to be able to get to the gym next episode. I guess we'll just see how that goes, but let's kind of head... Is this the Fossil Lab? Fossil Lab. Alright, so let's pop in here, because I think that's where we're supposed to go next. And we'll talk to them. Hey. Oh. Hey, no, sir, what the... You must have come for the Fossil Lab because you like fossils. Well, yeah, I suppose. Pokemon called Genesect, would you please let me know, alright? Okay. Oh, here we go. Alright. Perfect. Wake me! So here we go. We activate the Fossil Lab stuff. Welcome, future archaeologists! You were drawn here by the mystique of fossils, no doubt. My name's Serena, and this is Tort. We're researching Mega Evolution, and we were wondering if you knew anything about it. Oh, so you're Professor Sycamore's student. I've heard about you. Mega Evolution, you say? I'm sorry, but all I know is that it's something to do with mysterious stones. Still, since your students are the professor, you must know about Pokemon fossils, right? Of course we know about Pokemon fossils. Wonderfrau. I expect no less from Professor Sycamore's students. That's right, fossils are the legacy of prehistoric Pokemon. You should really go to the dig site and see the real thing firsthand. Oh, I see. Well, if you don't know anything about Mega Evolution, then... Hold on. Pokemon that can be restored from fossils might just have something to do with Mega Evolution. They don't. The assistant at Glittering Cave might know about that. Alright, so we're gonna head... What should I do? Well, since I'm already here, maybe I should go talk to the assistant. Are you going to Glittering Cave, Tea-Meister? I sure am. I sure am. We're gonna head to Glittering Cave and hopefully knock that out today. So we need to jump on a Ryhorn, I think, first, but that'll be alright. I don't remember what route this is. Excuse me, ladies. Route 9. Okay, so we do get a catch on Route 9. Hopefully, I'm really hoping for a Heliosisk. That would be ideal. So we'll kind of just see, how it goes, I guess. Come on, Heliosisk. No, it's gonna be a Sandile, which isn't terrible. A ground dark type is a type variation at least. Let's go ahead and switch in Klungar here. Yes. So we'll switch in Klungar and catch this Sandile. I like Sandiles. I was hoping for Heliosisk, but this guy will be good. This guy will be good. A nice addition to the team. Let's go ahead and Sleep Powder him. Sandile avoided the attack, throws up a Sand Tomb. Oh no! Klungar! It's such a cute little animation. Okay, he's taking a beating. Let's go ahead and throw up the Sleep Powder. Come on, go to sleep this time. There we go. We usually have pretty decent luck with the accuracy on the Sleep Powder. So that works out. Put Sandile to sleep. Sandile is fast asleep. Oh, yeah. Klungar's going to keep getting hit by that. Which actually... let's go ahead and heal Klungar real quick. And then we're going to throw up the Leech Seed and just kind of stall out Sandile for a moment. Because unfortunately, all of our Pokemon are pretty high level. I'm sure we could find somebody that has like a resisted attack, or at least a neutral attack that we might be able to throw up, but for now, Klungar, I mean, well, let's just give this a shot. Let's throw a Venusaur at it. I think ground resist poison, so let's see. Sandile dies, I guess we don't really want him anyway. No, that works out. That works out. Okay, so we'll go ahead. So we get Tormented. What is that? Subjected to Torment? I don't remember what that does. But we should be fine. Alright, let's throw... Oh, can't use the same move in a row due to Torment. Okay, so let's throw Leech Seed up. Actually, I should have thrown up Sleep Powder. I forgot that he woke up there. Either way. We'll get that going. We'll put him back to sleep this turn. Sandile's out. We'll get a little bit of health back, hopefully enough to cover the Sand Tomb, potentially. Or maybe the Sand Tomb just abated. Alright, either way, we'll take it. Throw the Sleep Powder, it voids, darn it. Throws up that Torment, so we're going to have to go for... Well, we can't. I don't want to throw another Venusaur at this point. Let's go ahead and throw up just a Great Ball. We've got 10 of these suckers, so that'll be fine. We'll throw up a Great Ball, catch the Sandile. That'll be a useful one. I like Sandiles, I do. I had a Crocodile on my my Decimon ground-type gym team, which I loved that team, and Crocodile will be a good addition. I actually had it on the Pixelmon Elements team as well. I think Sandile was even my starter for that season, so that was good. But yeah, so I like that. I like that. Good type variation. We don't have anybody at this point. Give a nickname. We're going to name him Bandito. And then, yeah, I don't think we've got anybody who's covering these types yet, so that's good. He's not a Gen 6 Pokemon, but that'll be fine. That'll be fine. He's at least unique in typing, which is all we really need. Oop, Bandipop. There we go. Alright. Alright, here we go. Come on. Bandito was sent to, or was transferred to Box 1. Alright, perfect. Okay, so there we go. There's our catch for Route 9. Do we have any more repels? I feel like I only had a couple. Yes, we do. We have one more. Huzzah! Tort used the repel. Likelihood of encountering Pokemon has decreased. Okay. Okay. I mean, a Heliosis would have been cool, for sure, but no, Santa will be good. Better than what we've been getting, so I'm happy with it. Let's stop off here really quickly. Get this item. There he goes. Alright. Hang on, Ryhorn. Give me one. Oh, right. You need to break that boulder, probably, huh? Let's do that first. There we go. Now let's get off and grab the item. I do like these little segments that they've added. We get to ride a Mamoswine later, too, I think, don't we? Oh, an X-Defend. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I wasted all that time for an X-Defend. That's okay. That's okay. Come on, Ryhorn. We got it. Perfect. Head up the route here. That leads to another item. I'm going to come back and get that later, probably. Let's go ahead and just continue on to Glittering Cave. I don't really want to waste the time. Is that the entrance right there? Looks like it might be. This is a trainer battle. Let's figure out what's going on over here first. Okay, let's dismount for a second. See what's going on. Repels effect, we're off. Okay, that's fine. Okay, care for a sky battle? Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We only have like one flying type Pokemon, and I don't want to risk Wash without having any potential backup for him. So we are going to skip out on that, but that's okay. Maybe at some point, if we've got a little bit more of an established team, like maybe once Sherlock evolves too, if we can have both Wash and Sherlock available. Hippopotas, that could have been fun too. I've never used a Hippopotas. So that might have potentially been an interesting one. Alright, Sandstorm kicked up. We are going to go ahead, though, and run. Got away safely. Perfect. Ray doesn't have anything that's real super effective up against the Hippopotas right now, and it doesn't have Levitate either. Okay, here's the Glittering Cave. Perfect, that's what we want. I don't think Ray would be a good match for Hippopotas, so that's fine. Let's talk to this chick. Hail, General, allow me to restore the Pokemon of Hope. Ah, beautiful. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Let's remember that she's here. Yes. Our Pokemon are very impressive. Alright, so... Nope. That wasn't the intention. I was just trying to walk past you, Ryhorn, not get on. Sorry. Alright. Hello, traveler. It's really easy to get lost inside here. Cave, just take one step at a time, get rushed all careless, find your way up. Alright, so we're heading into the Glittering Cave, which, Okay, so I paused real quick. I needed to double check and see, because I know we had a couple of potentially caves that were potentially going to be forfeited routes because of the Hexath'locke transferring Pokemon into the game. Forced us to forfeit 3 routes of potential catches. Glittering Cave is not one of those, so unfortunately it's on an Onix. My god, we have potential to get Mawows or Kangaskhans or any number of interesting Pokemon, but we end up with an Onix. Alright, that's disappointing. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's bring in Klungar again. So that's disappointing. Especially we just got a ground type. We don't need an Onix. We're really not getting how much good luck, but that's okay. Onix is gonna throw up that Rock Tomb. I'm gonna throw up a Razor Leaf here. Because honestly, if this Onix doesn't have Sturdy, I don't want him. So we're gonna throw up Razor Leaf. I don't know if there's if there are other potential abilities for Onixes to have, but if there is, and he faints. Alright, well that's fine. At this point, I'm honestly a little annoyed at the encounters we're getting, so that's whatever, it's fine. And if he didn't have Sturdy, I didn't want him anyway, so that's fine. We'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. We did just get a Sandile, which was pretty good. Okay, so that's a dead end. Let's head back, I think, this way. Oh, another encounter here. See what our other one might have been. Machop also wouldn't have been all that interesting because we have a Medicham. Medicham already chilling for us. Let's start with Swords Dance here. Let's let Ray do a little bit of action. I think this is the first time we'll probably let her battle today. Oh, she helped us catch the Zangoose, I suppose. But alright. She did learn Shadow Sneak. I don't remember if that was with you guys or after the episode. I think I did a little bit of grinding after the episode to get everybody up to level 20. Oh yeah, nice. Very nice. Because next episode I'm hoping to be able to get down and do the gym. But the second gym, his Pokemon are like level 25 and stuff like that. So I wanted to do a little bit of grinding, get our team up to snuff. Some of the trainers we were fighting had pretty high level Pokemon and things like that. So it seemed to be fair that we would go ahead and do that. Let's rush through here. I forget what we're looking specifically for a scientist, right? And I think we're actually going to end up finding a little segment of Team Flare in here as well. Solrock, Rock Psychic, again, nothing in here is really all that exciting to me. The unfortunate portion of the fortunate part of this generation was there was so many cool Pokemon added, but there was really, in the grand scheme of things, not that many Pokemon added in the generation, so they're padding it with all the other generations of Pokemon, which I actually love. I love, generally speaking, how they combine all the different generations into one game. It really makes it feel like a continuation of a Pokemon game as opposed to this weird standalone thing. It also makes it less likely in a Nuzlocke type situation that we're going to find cool new Gen 6 Pokemon to use, which with the having run through the Hexath'locke we've already used all the previous generations Pokemon at one point or another, so I instinctively want to have, you know, some of the newer Pokemon on the team. Obviously we don't get the choice. And we've got pretty good Pokemon up to this point already, so it's not like a big issue, but like a Kangaskhan, if we could have had Mega Kangaskhan on the team, that would have been amazing, and all that jazz. But it's fine. We've already got 2 potential Megas on the team, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. Probably Mega Kangaskhan also wouldn't have been a good, having 3 Pokemon hoping to be Megas, whatever. Because Leo and Klungar both are going to have Mega Stones. Whether I end up having to borrow Leonardo's Megastone, or if we end up getting stylish enough that we can buy it for a reasonable amount of money in Luminoy City, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. But either way, Mega Blastoise is going to happen at some point, and then we already have Klungar's Megastone, so I'm sure we'll see him in action as well. Alright, so we get 2 Sword Dance. Taco gets us to about half. Kangaskhan has got pretty good defenses, huh? But in fact, I probably will switch Ray out. We saw a lot of Ray last episode. And as I'm talking about Leo and stuff, I'd love to see one of our other Pokemon up front here. Sherlock go to level 20. Ooh, I've still got the experience all on, which is fine. If we get to... let's learn Fire Spin. Let's see, what do we got? We have Flame Charge, Howl, Scratch, and Psybeam. Fire Spin, I remember never really liking. Power 35. Target becomes trapped within a first vortex of fire that rages 4 to 5 turns. Honestly, we'll get rid of Scratch. That might be interesting. Kind of like I don't know, one of those other moves that does that Sandstorm or whatever, but with fire. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. But I do want to switch Ray around really quickly. And I want to thank you guys. Let's see, we haven't seen any Leonardo yet this episode, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to leave the experience all on because it's going to save me having to do some grinding at the end of the episode before we get to the gym battle. Next time, ooh, I think this might be where we want to be. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Fantastic! So I'm going to leave the experience all on, at least until people start hitting level 25-ish, because it's probably about where I want to be for the gym, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we have run into Team Flare here. Well, what do we have here? A noisy little trainer that came poking around. Listen up, we're the fashionable team whose very name makes people tremble in fear. Team Flare. Doesn't make me tremble in fear. Team Flare's goal is to make it so we're the only ones who are happy. We don't care one bit about what happens to other Pokemon trainers or Pokemon. Get out of here, kid. Don't you know not to play with fire? Yes. So don't. It doesn't really matter, though. Someday, everyone not in Team Flare is going to get burned away. Wait, no, Okay. I feel like a broken record. You're in the way. Do you know... Okay. Don't you know not to pick fights? No, I don't. We do want to battle him. Here we go. There we go. Throws out his hand door. I don't know. I get wanting to make yourselves happy, but their premise as he lays out is they meant to make themselves happy and everybody else unhappy. I feel like you could be like, our goal is to make ourselves happy, and then like that be everyone else being unhappy be a byproduct, but they're like outright just being like, nah, screw everybody. We want you to be miserable while we become happy. Like, I feel like it's such an oh wow. Attaboy Leo, just wrecking house from the very beginning. Leonardo throwing up the one-hit KO with a bubble against the Houndour there. Watchman level 22. Watchman's level Twister. Yeah, why not? We have Return, Gust, Quick Attack, and Whirlwind. I know Twister is a pretty garbage move. 40 power, user whips a Volcanic Tornado to tear at the opposing Pokemon that may also make them flinch. But it is a Dragon type, which could potentially be useful, although we do have a Fairy type. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Whirlwind. I really don't see a scenario where I'm probably going to really use that a whole lot, so we'll go ahead and do that now. Watch Forgot Whirlwind and Watch Learn Twister. Alright. Team Player about some Zubat. Will you switch your Pokemon? Yeah, let's switch. In fact, let's get Olorin out here. I don't think we've seen a ton of Olorin since he evolved, so we'll remedy that and get him out here at the moment. I'm really liking the it's not perfect, obviously. We're getting a little washed out there, but more or less the video has been pretty decent this episode, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get another one-shot going there. Even with our adamant breaks in here, we're getting a decent off. I guess it's super effective against a Zubat, so nothing to be super psyched about, but you defeated Team Flare Grunt. Alright. But yeah, I wanted to thank you guys so much. Many of you guys weighed in last week when we talked about Pokemon Sun and Moon, and so I'm excited to hear that you guys, like me, are not interested in hearing spoilers. What's this? You're a pretty tough kid, what's this? You're a pretty tough Pokemon trainer for a kid. Watch yourself. I'm not the only member of Team Flare. Alright. You do you. I'm gonna continue on. But yeah, it was cool. I'm glad to hear that most of you guys are also not interested in many spoilers beyond this going forward, so I don't have to worry too much. Not that any of my viewers would be the kind of people who would end up being like, oh, I'm going to spoil this for everybody and post up in the comments because Tortimer doesn't want to know. But I think, like, even with Pokemon X, I really actually enjoy, like, the lead up to a game, like the hype and all that and the reveals and everything like that. I really enjoy that portion. But I ended up, because there were so few Pokemon actually added in the 6th gen, it was kind of like a Johto number. It was only like 30 new Pokemon or something like that, I think. Because there were so few, the few Pokemon I did see ended up making up like the majority of the new things to see. And there were certainly some surprises going in and things like that. But I really want to go into Gen 7 almost completely blind. I think that would just be so much fun to run through a game without, knowing where everything is. I mean, we played through Pokemon X pretty much blind. I didn't know almost anything about the game, but in terms of like walking into the wild grass and being like totally shocked at what pops out, I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and it's an experience I haven't had in a fairly long time. So, Ray wants to learn Aerial Ace. Yeah, let's do that. So we have Shadow Sneak, Tackle, Fury Cutter. So I'm going to get rid of Tackle, because I think Aerial Ace is more powerful. And it gives us a little bit of type variation there. Alright, Olorin is poisoned. We're going to spend an Electrike. Will you switch your Pokemon? Let's switch. Let's bring in Electrike. Let's bring in Sherlock. There's no reason why Sherlock can't handle that at this point. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to do the blind run and of that come November. I've already got it in the schedule, as I think I said last time, so I keep it free. When I say that, I've never actually shown it to you guys, but I've got like this spreadsheet, this Excel spreadsheet that I started a little ways into my time on YouTube. I finally was like, I need a way to keep track of all this, because at the start I was just running Hexath'locke, so I didn't really need to worry about that all that much. I was like, every other day I'll put up an episode or whatever it was back then. But now that I've got so many series running and things like that, and like I've got so many games I want to do, I've got this spreadsheet that basically, I've got the columns as the day of the week, and I've got basically 2 columns for each day of the week. I've got a major series and a minor series, so if I want to plug in a little something extra in there or whatever, I can do that. And then each of the rows on the page is a week. So I've got the date span for that week or whatever. And so I basically I've got basically, I think, through next February mapped at this point. And I've changed things up constantly. I actually just changed things up the other day. Obviously, with the release of the information of Sun and Moon, I updated that. I was going to be running. I've got a Nuzlocke planned for directly after this series, which I'm really excited about. It's one I've wanted to do for. Oh, Serena's here finally. There are 2 members of Team Flare. Team of Battle. Yes, let's do it. And so I've got a Nuzlocke planned for after this series, which I'm pretty excited about. And then I had another one that I'm pretty excited about planned for directly after that, but instead, the timing looks like it's going to work out for that Pokemon Sun and Moon blind run to pop in there as well. So it'll be fun. We can all kind of explore things together with that one, which will be exciting. All right, so we have Leonardo, who... Let's go ahead... Oh, no, let's fight. I want to throw up a withdraw this first turn because we're all kind of... physical attackers on the other side of the field, so we'll get the withdraw going. They're setting up the light... Oh no, Esper sets up the light screen. Okay, perfect. So my defense goes up. He's going to protect our special defense. Esper's going to take that feint attack. Scraggy's going to use the feint attack too, so they're leaving Leo alone. Krogunk has the... Krogunk has the ability, or the potential, to have dry skin. Okay, that Scraggy is what we need to be worried about. Okay, so we need to take care of Scraggy first, which that makes things easy. I don't have to worry about whether or not Krogunk has... Can I only attack Krogunk? Why is it not letting me switch? Or, well, I guess... Oh, okay, it's a... Bubble is a cross the field sort of attack. Okay, I did not know that. Yeah, so, damn, that's... Sorry, dang it. That's what I was worried about. But we'll hit the Scraggy here at least. Doesn't do much, though. Okay, so... At least they're focusing on Frogadier. Throwing the Brick Break... all of the things at the Frogadier, so that's unfortunate. But, well, it's not unfortunate. I'm actually okay with it. But, let's go ahead... And see, both of these guys are going to resist whatever Leo has. I think we need to switch is what we need to do. Let's go ahead and let's bring in Wash. And let's try that. So let's switch Leo out. We'll bring in Wash, and then we can go ahead and do a little bit more. Unfortunately, there was really nothing that that Leo could do there. Scraggy taking some good hits. Awesome. Wash taking a poison sting. Gets poisoned. Darn. Okay, that's all right. We'll be okay. Oh no! Oh god! Oh gosh! Oh no! Okay. Wow. What will Wash do? Wash will need to get healed, unfortunately. Youch! Super Potion. Yes. Use. Youch! Okay. I don't even think that's gonna get us up to full. We need to up our potion stores. Come on, Frogadier. Do your job. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna knock out the Scraggy at least. And then we can both double down on the Krogunk here. Ouch, man. I'm not interested in losing anybody. So let's just kind of keep things going here. Alright, they don't appear to have a second Pokemon that's going to be coming out. Alright, so we don't need to heal. We should be good. Let's go ahead and throw up the Gust on the Krogunk. There we go. Wash goes first because Wash is a boss. And very close. Okay, Frogadier throws up the Lick, expecting the dry skin, so that's good. Good. He doesn't heal him up with a Water Pulse or something, making my job harder. Fantastic. Leonardo grew to level 24. Awesome. Wants to learn the move Protect. Ooh. Yeah, let's learn Protect. I'm actually going to get rid of Rapid Spin for Protect. We're going to keep Withdraw, Protect. I want Leo to be pretty bulky. So, Rapid Spin's useful mostly in competitive. You don't see a lot of entry hazards and stuff being used, in regular gameplay, so I'm not super worried about it. So we defeated the Flare Grunts. That works. I don't think poison damage is a thing outside of battle in this generation, so Olorin and Wash should be fine. Oh man! Sherlock's evolving! He loves us! He really loves us! Awesome. Okay, so Sherlock's gonna go ahead and evolve there, which is fantastic. I mean, why not, right? It's been about time. He's level 20-ish or so. There we go. Sherlock is now a Togetic. That's fantastic. Alright. Beautiful. Sherlock evolved into Togetic. Is he going to learn anything? Probably not, because it's such a random, don't really know what level he's going to evolve on. Oh man, my favorite fashionable Team Flare suit is filthy. If we can restore fossils, we can make some good money. Okay. See you, bros. Alright, let me... Oh, wow, we got attacked by something from the ceiling. Swoobat. Or Woobat. I actually used a Woobat. Was that in Hexath'locke Season 5? I don't think so. I think that was in one of my first runs through Black and White. I had a Woobat on my team. I don't know, they're alright. That's another Happiness Evolution, I believe, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly. But, okay, so let me quick check my bag, see if I've got anything that I could potentially... I do have 2 antidotes. Alright, so perfect. Let's get Wash and Olorin healed up, just in case we've got more battles. We do have a Paralyze healed, too, so let's go ahead and just use it. We can stock up on more of this stuff the next Pokemon Center, but we'll get Sherlock unhealed. Alright, so Leo and Sherlock, I guess because they are traded Pokemon, are a little higher level than everybody else, so let's go ahead and switch. Although Sherlock we have not seen since he just evolved, so let's go ahead and switch Sherlock up front. We'll leave him there for now, and continue on our way. Ooh. Oh, good, and we're right near the end here, so perfect. I think this is going to work out good, and then next episode we'll pick up any crazy plot stuff that we need to do before the gym. We'll do, and then we'll wrap up next episode, or at least at some point next episode we will do the gym. Why, hello, here to look for fossils as well. Are you okay? Did Team Flare come here? Team Flare? I love that. Was that a Pokemon? Don't worry about it. It looks like he was completely absorbed in looking for fossils. You two are very lucky. I've now found 2 fossils, but they're both ones I already have, so I'll give one to each of you. Do you want the Jaw Fossil or the Sail Fossil? Okay, so we are definitely going to be taking the Sail Fossil this time. When we did the blind run, we took the Jaw Fossil because Tyrantrum is amazing. But we've used him before, and I think Rock Ice would be a nice typing to add to our potential rotation of the teams, and I haven't used it before, so I'm pretty excited to do that. Is this fossil you want? Yeah, we're gonna take Amara, I think is what she is, and so we'll repair her in Ambret Town. She'll be our encounter for there, I suppose. At least I'm assuming that's how it'll work. I'll restore your fossils and turn them back into Pokemon at the Fossil Lab. Hope to see you there. Okay, so he's gonna run off, and we actually so no, we don't get teleported out. We'll use that escape rope. Well, we went looking for the assistant. We found a suspicious group called Team Flare. I guess I should train more so I can travel safely with those Team Flare people running around. In that case, I guess the best thing to do would be to challenge the Psylocke City Gym. Which is what we're going to be doing next episode, guys. Let's quickly run out of here. We'll go get our fossil. Well, no, we'll do that next episode. We'll do that next episode. Next episode, we will get our fossil regenerated, and then we will head in to the Rock Gym in Psylocke City and take that on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.